You always start this right when I try to film. Be nice. One of my cats just closed the other cat in the door. Oh my goodness. So hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having an amazing day. My name is Amy. If you are new here, then welcome to my channel. I do a lot of makeup, skincare, subscription boxes, all of that good stuff. Today we will be unboxing Boxycharm Premium. So this box runs $35 and it does give you a value of about $215 with 6 to 7 full-size items. Obviously I have nothing on my face, so we're gonna try things out. I will try to keep it as brief as possible. That way you don't have to sit here for 45 minutes. There are several things, so let's jump in. First off, we got the go-to exfoliating swipies, foolproof exfoliating pads for glowing skin. I have to sneeze. So let's go ahead and dive in. A little jar here. This is super cute. So these are just little exfoliating pads. I've seen several brands come out with these and I've tried Go-To before. I tried their oil. I think the Hero oil is what it's called, and I really liked it. It was really nourishing and their products are pretty affordable. Ooh, that smells good. Tangerine? Is that kind of what it smells like? It smells really good. Swipe 3 times a week at night after cleansing. We're just gonna try it out. Why not? I do a lot of chemical exfoliation, so I'm not afraid of it. This has some AHAs in it, which obviously you want to be careful with if you've never tried. But I am a big believer in chemical exfoliation and getting that top layer of dead skin off. Leave solution on for 60 seconds and rinse. Oh, these you actually rinse off. I thought this was going to be a leave-on product, so I'm really glad I read that. All right, so my skin feels very comfortable. I don't feel any like tingling, burning, itching, anything like that. I just feel like a little invigorated, I think is probably the right word. It doesn't feel harsh at all. So far so good. Let's go rinse. We do have another skincare product. It's the Murad Hydrating Toner. I have raved about Murad toners in the past. I love them. I've had this one and I also like the vitamin or the Vita C. What is it called? The Essential C. Why couldn't I think of that? But I love them. I love that this is in a spray. You don't need to put your toner on a cotton pad and waste the cotton pad. A really good thing about this too, it's alcohol free. It still balances your pH and it hydrates. So to me, this is like the best of all worlds. I really love this toner. So let's spritz it. That's really all you need to do. If you want to gently pat it in, you absolutely can. I am going to hydrate my face. This is not from the box. I'm just going to use this Tarte Baba Balm moisturizer. And the toner is also $35, so either the exfoliating swipies or the toner, which is $35 by itself. We've already gotten double our money's worth and we haven't even gotten to 4 other products yet, so let's keep going. We also got something from Kosas, which I'm really excited about this. I did see this when it launched and I was like, you know what? I don't need another foundation, but this is really interesting. This is the Tinted Face Oil. This goes for $42 and it says it's clean, featherweight, light coverage, foundation, and hydrating skin elixir. Oh, that sounds so nice. My skin is like, ooh, shiny, okay. Application takes as little as 10 seconds. Breathable formula, even skin tones, minimize pores, erases imperfections while supporting skin health. And if I remember correctly, I actually think that they recommend you putting this on the fingertips. Shake well, gently blend 2 to 4 drops into skin using fingertips. I think I saw an instructional video before I left Sephora, and I also remember that you have to really shake this one up. So if you got this in your box and you're like, oh my god, what's going on? You just have to shake it every time you're about to drop it. So, okay, I'm making too much noise. Okay, I think that's enough. What's going on here? Okay, I'm afraid. I feel like it's not wanting to come out. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but it just looks like the inside of the nozzle is like closed, and I'm not sure if you're supposed to do something to open it up. I don't ever remember that being the case. Okay, I got it open, but I had to use my little eyebrow tweezers to like open that up. I don't know if that's typical, and it doesn't say like that you're supposed to have to do that. So some got on my hands, so I'm just gonna see what we're looking like. I'm gonna put a little bit more. It's still looking like it's nice and mixed up. It's very runny. I did remember that. It's just such a thin formula, and obviously it's tinted face oil, but it's not a thick oil at all. It feels very thin. It does look uber hydrating. It says you can do this in a few seconds, but I don't feel like I'm getting it really blended in a few seconds, you know? So I feel like I need more time than that. I do feel like for someone who is both dry and interested in like the easiest thing, this might be amazing. So I'm seeing a little bit of coverage. For me, this would be a strictly no makeup kind of day thing. It wouldn't be something I would wear in place of my normal foundation. I'll probably do like some concealer and things off camera and then show you what we're working with. We have a brow, a palette, and a lip. So I'm gonna finish off my face because I feel like I'm just at a weird place. I'm gonna see what I can do and I'll let you know if my concealer works in a second. So I've definitely got some pros and cons for the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. First off, it does look really pretty. The con for me is that it doesn't give me a lot of coverage, but it just depends on what you like. If you like a lot of coverage, obviously this isn't going to be it for you. But if you're someone who likes a little bit of coverage, hydration, and you want to keep it simple, this is definitely a good one. I did notice when I went to a smaller mirror and looked up close that it wasn't actually blended in really well. That was a big downside for me because I want to see everything look really blurred and perfected. So yeah, just take that with a grain of salt. It is definitely good for some people, but it's just not going to be my personal favorite. However, in the wintertime when I want something really simple, I definitely will grab this again. Concealer, I use the Hourglass Vanish Concealer, and then I use the Lancome Long Time No Shine Powder. Those are like favorites for me, and they actually did really well. I was wondering if things were gonna get a little hairy, trying to put powder over something so oily, but it actually was beautiful. So everything came together pretty well. The next product though is the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP Ultrafine Brow Pencil and Styler. So I am excited to use this. So this just goes for $20. The only thing is I have used a brow product with a little paddle brush like this before, and it's not something that I really like. It is good for kind of like blurring and blending the pencil together if that's what you're looking for, but me personally, I would rather have a spoolie. I'm gonna grab just a simple spoolie that I have and go ahead and brush my brows up. And I'm not going to talk through it because it's going to take me a few minutes to do this, especially with a new pencil, but I do have the shade Light Brown. So if you're curious if this is, you know, my shade and maybe your shade, then that's the color that I have. So let's try it out. Like how this turned out. I thought it was a bit warm at first, but if you saw my hair in the sun, you would think, wow, you probably need a warmer pencil, because my hair definitely pulls like an auburn reddish hue in the sun, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm not really a fan of the paddle. I'd rather just have a spoolie. I know maybe that's a little bit basic, but it's what I like. This formula is a little bit creamier, and I will say this, I think I'm going to go through it kind of fast. We'll see, but I felt like I had to twist it up several times while I was using it. So yeah, so far so good though. I think it looks really nice. It gave my brows a nice little gradient. It's still small enough to do little hair strokes in the front, and I actually think my brows look pretty damn good. Let me know what you think. All right, we have a palette. This is what she looks like right here. Illuminati X Issa is Isabel Bedoya. So that's the designer of the palette. I'm guessing this is a collab. I also got a little quad in my regular Ipsy bag, if you didn't see that, from Illuminati, and I think it turned out really good. So once I saw this palette, I was like, huh, what is this? But when I realized, okay, that's the brand I used the other day, I got a little bit more excited. I'm like, okay, maybe this is gonna be really good. So this goes for $48. Seems like a pretty big palette, so we'll check it out. Illuminati has collaborated with Isabel Bedoya for an ultra versatile palette, creating an evening glam look or perfect daytime look. Range from pastels to bright colors and neutrals. There's a look for every person. So let's open it up. I haven't peeked yet. So here are the colors in the palette. I don't know how I feel at first glance. I mean, I'm automatically drawn to the shade Sour because you guys know I can't stay away from greens and bright colors and pastels. It's looking pretty like, you know, normal, neutral, a lot of it. I'm never really a fan of these darker blues in a shimmer formula, but this may change my mind entirely. Purple Dream looks really interesting. I want to swatch that. Okay, it looks like more of a top coat. It just looks more, oh yeah, once you swatch it out, it's just like shimmer. Ooh, BB Girl, I don't like that. Is this one right here. It's very, very smooth. I just swatched a bunch of mattes. They look really, really nice. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this, but we're going to dive in nonetheless and start trying this guy out. We've got a lot more neutral than pops of colors, so I feel like we're gonna start neutral and then add a pop of color. I think that'll be nice. I'm gonna go for some Urban Decay Primer Potion. Kind of like a soft sienna color once I've actually gotten it on there. I think I'm gonna go for Trust and bring it back down a little bit more neutral since it's looking like it has a good bit of color right now. It just wasn't showing up very much in the beginning. Like it's building now. I'm gonna grab a different brush. Taking Purple Haze. It's reacting a little differently in different spots. Not loving that. But I am going to go over with Purple Dream right here and see how this looks over top of it. Ooh. Yeah, that's not looking good. So I don't know how well you can see, but it is like sticking in some areas, and other areas I can brush it away. I kind of just went to see if I could blend it a little bit more, but the force of that, even just a little bit, just took it away. Ugh, I'm not liking how this is going. Okay, I'm gonna try to save it because it's not looking good right now, and the purples, they aren't really working for me. So I'm gonna take some Anastasia Eye Base. I put it on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna carve this area where I put that down and see if we can save this. Yeah. All right, this is looking patchy, not so great. Just none of the shadows are really sticking the way that they should, which sometimes it's just in the areas where, you know, things are overlapping, where the eye primer is sitting, like that can happen, but this is doing it a lot, and like just everything about this looks unblended and just wrong. So I'm gonna try again to save it with this gold color. We're just gonna try to lay this over and just conceal the fact that we've had any issues. I'm having so much fallout too. It's just not working out that well. Okay, so unfortunately it's turned into something very basic. I was going for something a little bit different, but okay, it looks all right. I'm gonna go finish my eyes off camera because I'm having way too many issues. It's taken super long. So we'll come back and we have one more item left. All right, so here is my completed look. Now I do think that it finally came together. It was just a journey to get there. It's just that things didn't really work out the way that I expected them to. Based off of the quad that I used, I was expecting more quality. Now, it is pretty. The look that I came up with is nice, but I would have spent a lot less time getting this very same look from other palettes. And so yeah, I would not go out and spend $48 on this. Nothing blended that beautifully to where I think, okay, there's enough in here for me to spend that much. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just gonna be honest. There's just so many other brands and palettes out there. I feel like I have these colors in my Pastel Pup palette, and those are so much better from Menagerie Cosmetics. They also have, is it the Killer Purr that has some of these warm tones? That's just like one example, but there's so many palettes out there. So Yeah, I would have to pass. If that was up to me to purchase it, I would definitely pass on it. We do have one product left. It's probably gonna clash really bad with this eye, but that's okay. This is from Laura Geller, 50 Kisses Lip Locking Liquid Color, excuse me. So this goes for $21, a little bit expensive, but definitely on par with higher end liquid lipsticks. Our pure pigment formula stays true with soft satiny color that stays put from morning peck to midnight smooch. The uniquely curved applicator hugs lips for precise application. The built-in well delivers the perfect amount of color with each application. Okay, so let's take a look at this wand that we're talking about. Okay, I've definitely seen this wand from other brands before, but I do like it. It just kind of holds a little bit of product in the curve of the doe foot. Oh, this definitely smells like one of those chemically liquid lipsticks, which I hate when they smell like this, honestly. Like, I don't even want to put them on. It could still be a great formula, you know, so let's go ahead and test it out. Love Blush is the shade. Okay, it's not gonna look good with this eye. Okay, I'm not gonna go for too much precision because I'm definitely gonna take this off and put something else on with this eye. I have another video to film, but it feels pretty nice. It definitely feels really lightweight. It's already doing that thing though, where on the inside of the lip it dries and becomes like this line that you can definitely, you know, see. It's already looking a little bit cracked and dried, and I just put it on. Let me know if you guys have done the same thing. I've moved away from a lot of liquid lips and I've gone back to bullet lipsticks and lip liners, and I do have some liquid lips that I still like the formula of. I wear Sugar Pill liquid lipstick, Menagerie, Dose of Colors. There's still some that I really like, and Jeffree Star's formula is still great, you know, whether you like him or not, whatever. But this is not probably going to stay in my collection very long. I don't like the smell. I don't like the, you know, you can already see the line in my lip where it's, you know, dried down. So this is not good in my opinion. I know Laura Geller is a little bit higher end, but this is not something that I would pick up. After using this, I would actually steer clear of her liquid lipsticks altogether. Sorry. So, okay, let's go through what we got and what we liked, what we didn't like. So first off, the skincare, I'm really excited about. The go-to swipes were $35. The Murad toner also $35, which is a $70 value for the skincare products, and I'm thrilled to just even have those. I will definitely get some use out of the Kosas. That was $42. The Fenty Brow, I'm loving more and more. The more that I look at my brows, the more I think they look really good. The palette and the liquid lip were kind of just like fails to me. I didn't expect to dislike this. I really thought I was going to like it based off of the quad that I used, but I'm just not feeling this. To me, these are just gonna be a pass for me, but especially this guy. My lips smell awful and feel awful already. But overall, I'm still excited because 4 of my 6 products I think I will definitely get a lot of use out of, and I am excited to keep using. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this try on and unboxing. Sorry if this one was a little long. We had issues, you know? Not everything went perfectly, but that is okay. Makeup is just fun for all of us. It's not that serious, it's not that deep. If you like the liquid lips and the palettes, then that's awesome that they work better for you than they do for me. No big deal. And same for vice versa. If you don't love something that I love, that is no big deal. We're all so different. So I do appreciate you guys watching so much. Be sure to hit the heart in the corner of the video to subscribe, and you can also go ahead and hit the notification bell so you can find out when I upload videos, so that hopefully YouTube will let you guys know when I do. And that is it. Thank you again, and I will see you really soon in my next one. Bye guys.